Okay, let's get into it now. Our weather forecast does start to trend, I'd say, calmer from here on out for the overnight. We've still got a wind advisory in effect until 5 a.m. Then that comes off the board. The severe thunderstorm watch that I was talking about in the first segment here to start the show, that has been released from the National Weather Service, at least for, I'd say, about 95% of the viewing area. So the thunderstorms that we dealt with in Grand Rapids, those are long gone. Those have pushed more off to the east now, still impacting the eastern portion of Ionia County, stretching southward into Barre, soon to be Eaton counties, and also Calhoun County, and then southward from there. So I would say within our viewing area, probably another hour where these thunderstorms can be a factor. They have weakened a bit ever since they arrived on the shoreline off of Lake Michigan, but haven't weakened tremendously, so still capable of producing wind gusts about 40 to 45 miles per hour. Perhaps even a 50-mile-per-hour wind gust would be intermingled in this line somewhere. You see the lightning strikes along the line, not as prolific as they were earlier, but still a formidable line of storms, certainly for 10 days into November, rather significant. And well, when you got temperatures that make it into the 70s and a strong area of low pressure passing by, you can have things come together as such, but it looks like this is going to be it. I mentioned it in the first weather segment that perhaps this is going to be the last round of thunderstorms for 2020 of significance. Let's hope so, because it's supposed to be getting a little bit cooler where we don't deal with such strong activity. Now, granted, the severe thunderstorm warnings that we had were primarily located for the counties adjacent to Lake Michigan. As this line did move inland, we did not have a severe thunderstorm warning in Kent County. However, we do have reports of power outages spotty around the region. So perhaps you did hear or experience some of those wind gusts at about 45 to 50, perhaps even 55 miles per hour that did knock down some tree limbs or power lines. It was a gusty system, and it is still going to be windy between now and the next few hours as this cold front continues to plow on through. 53 in Chicago, but look at the color coding. I mean, it's dropping into this lighter blue color and then the deeper blue colors off into Iowa and Minnesota. I've been talking about for several days, though, even when it does cool down behind this cold front, it is not an Arctic air mass. It's just bringing us back down to earth in terms of where we should be for this time of year. Yes, we will be a few degrees below normal for this time of year tomorrow, but we got to pay the price a little bit, right? After the 5-6 days in the 70s here in November, just unbelievable. 45, I think we do have a fair amount of clouds around tomorrow morning, some influence off of Lake Michigan with some low clouds. Not sure if that's going to be a firm overcast, but partly to probably mostly cloudy until we get into the afternoon. Then we trend mostly sunny, but a chilly atmosphere overhead, so we only get to 45 degrees. Here's that line of thunderstorms exiting as we speak. Overnight tonight, we'll see some breaks in the clouds, but then again with this west wind tomorrow morning, probably assembling some additional clouds through the morning and early afternoon. Watch the time code as we go towards 1, 2, 3 o'clock, and the cloud cover starts to shrivel up a bit. So I think certainly by mid to late afternoon, we should have a fair amount of sunshine, and there's nothing out to the west that's going to be bothering us on Thursday either. In fact, we go back to the south with the winds on Thursday. We take temperatures into the low to mid 50s. That'll be nice, but another cold front comes through early on Friday, Derek and Janice, and that will knock us down further. Temperatures in the lower 40s Friday, Saturday. We'll jump again on Sunday. There will be some spotty showers. Maybe one very early on Friday, though the bulk of Friday is going to be dry. At some point on Saturday, a new little wave of moisture could come in. There's some indication off the models. There could be some flurries mixed in with that early on Saturday. We'll see about that. That may be overdone, but to the weekend will not be a washout. Just chillier, even low 40s next week.
Anthony, thank you for that. 45 years.